Moses died, the Lord spoke to his hand, "Joshua, arise and lead them to the promised land. Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, for I am with you always," was the promise that he made. He sent the spies to Jericho to see the city wall, where Rahab hid them in the flax before the night could fall. She hung the scarlet cord within the window frame and saved her house by faith within the great Creator's name. The priests stepped in the Jordan with the ark of God on high. The waters piled in heaps and left the river bottom dry. 12 stones were taken from the bed and set upon the shore to tell the children's children of the wonders of the Lord. They camped at Gilgal's plain beneath the Canaan sky and ate the produce of the land as manna ceased to fly. Joshua saw a man with a drawn sword in his hand, the commander of the Lord's own host, upon the holy sand. For 6 days they marched around the walls of Jericho in silence while the 7 priests let the trumpets blow. On the 7th day they circled 7 times and gave a shout. The walls fell flat before them as the Spirit moved about. But Achan took the hidden road and silver for his own, and Israel fell at Ai until the sin was fully known. They purged the camp of evil and they turned their hearts again. Then I fell in the fire and the shadows of the glen. The Gibeonites came wearing rags and moldy bread to eat, to trick the men of Israel with a cunning, dark deceit. They made a covenant of peace without the Lord's command, and so the Gibeonites remained as servants in the land. 5 kings of the Amorites against the city rose, but Joshua marched all through the night to meet his ancient foes. The Lord cast down the hailstones from the heavens in his might, and more died by the ice than by the sword within the fight. Sun, stand still o'er Gibeon, the mighty leader cried, until the vengeance was complete upon the other side. The sun stayed in the heavens for a full and extra day. There never was a time like that in any other way. From the south unto the north, the kings began to fall. Hazor burned in fire while the Lord stood over all. The land had rest from war at last. The giants were no more, as Joshua divided up the portions of the shore. Caleb took the mountain heights of Hebron for his part, for he had followed fully with a brave and faithful heart. The tabernacle rested then at Shiloh's quiet ground, where the glory of the covenant was always to be found. The tabernacle rested then at Shiloh's quiet ground, where the glory of the covenant was always to be found. They set the cities of the refuge for the man who fled, to find a place of safety for the blood that had been shed. The Levites lived among the tribes in 48 of stone, to teach the law of Moses and the king upon the throne. Joshua gathered everyone to Shechem's ancient tree. Choose this day whom you will serve in holy liberty. As for me and for my house, we'll serve the Lord, he said. And he died in peace at Timnath while the people